Hey, what's up, guys? With the Hallyu Blast. I'm Oscar.
I'm Serg.
And today we are reacting to ARTMS' debut song, Birth? Pre1 Birth. It's been a while since we've seen, well, okay, kind of, because I did see OEC when they did their last one, the Air Force Ones. I think that was like a year or two ago, I want to say. Something like that. But I do not remember the last time I've seen Hustle. Like, what was the last comeback she was a part of in Luna? Like, I actually don't remember. It's been so long.
Was it Flip That? Which,
was she in that?
For the record, I never even saw. If it wasn't Flip That, it was the previous one, which
I just know she went like MIA for a long time. I feel like, I don't know. You should know. You should know. You're the Luna master.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Okay.
Here.
In between us two, sure. I am not the Luna god. JM is, okay.
Fair.
But yeah, I mean, I almost, let's move on. I really want to see this.
All right, let's go.
That's Tejan, 100%. Go watch. I can tell.
It's interesting they put their names in the lyrics.
Right. Very alluring. Oh my Christmas.
Is this like a horror concept type deal?
Of course it's a horror. BBC missing out. It's a horror story for them. Nice little change up right there. Interesting. Okay.
Didn't expect it to slow down again.
Everything is yours. I could get your ex-boyfriend. 너를 찾는 광고 flyer. 선망 속에 넣은 illusion.
I feel like this would be wild live.
It would be. I mean, I've seen this teaser image a couple times.
Yeah.
What the? That was so abrupt. Before we
wait, hold on. Is this the actual comeback song?
I was gonna say it doesn't even. It feels like an intro.
It does. This feels like a pre. Oh, not comeback. Like pre-debut.
Yeah,
like, this doesn't feel.
It doesn't feel like a. Like it.
Tell us if we're wrong, please. I mean, we'll figure it right after this, but this doesn't feel like a debut song.
It doesn't. It like I said, it feels like an intro to the debut song.
Yeah.
It was like it was telling a story more so than, or like
it's like setting the group up kind of deal.
Like setting expectations kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm so speechless right now because I don't even know if do we even rate it because it didn't really have like any of the I don't know. I mean, I enjoyed it.
I mean, I enjoyed it, but if this is the debut,
I don't know if
I don't know.
I don't know. It's such an interesting like. Okay, firstly, is it structured enough for you to call it a song?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But I think what throws me off is if this is their title track, it is a really weird choice. And I don't know if I'm 100% okay with that. Because, like, the way I'm thinking of it is we know these girls already from Luna.
Oh, 100%.
Like, we're excited because to see them again, right? But to someone that doesn't know who they are,
Fair.
and this is their first intro to the group, I mean, sure, it might get like your
Attention,
but it's a weird choice.
I
to
feel
say the least.
I feel like we would have to hear it without the music video because at least with just the song because there was obviously a lot of pauses in the music video and that could have been the artistic choice to pause the music along with the with the music video.
Yeah.
We didn't get to experience the entire thing as like a straight flat line.
I will say I feel like this is a really bad song to react to unless you're a fan of the group.
That's fair.
That's not entirely. Like, it was just so weird.
Yeah,
like I don't know.
It felt like an intro.
It felt like an intro song. It didn't feel like a title track. And I mean, we're probably going to be proven wrong. Like I'm really hoping this was just like an intro.
It very much could be. I mean, it says Pre1 right there.
Yeah.
So
I don't think this is. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is not their debut like title track, but
so it's interesting because
I don't know.
This could have been maybe a month ago or maybe 2 months ago by this point. I really don't recall. I think you were on a trip at some point and it was just me, JM and Andy, I believe. We were playing EDF as we always do when y'all are gone. But JM was showing me I think like 4 songs from this group, but it was like songs that I believe everybody was voting on.
Oh, yeah.
And those 4 songs were actually structured songs, but I don't recall any of them sounding like this. So I'm wondering if this genuinely is an intro to the group and they release the actual title track later on.
I feel like it has to be because like the song was great for what it was. It was very atmospheric.
Yes.
Like that was definitely the vibe I got. Like when I had said it earlier, like I can picture this seeing it live. Like this would be amazing to see live because it would just be like
it would really set the stage.
Yeah, it really would. Yeah. But oh man. Just on its own, it just feels out of place almost.
It's just I don't know if I should give it a rating because like that was a great time for me.
Yeah.
Like but I don't know if it's something that I would put in my music library. I mean, like I said, I would have to hear it as a straight flat one go, not as like these pauses in the music video. So I don't know if it's something that I would put in my like music library. You know what I mean?
I don't think I would. Like it would be one of those one-off songs that you just like felt like hearing in the car or something.
I almost want to listen to the song again just to see if like we can like come around to it. But wow, I mean,
that was weird.
Okay, enough about the song or the intro.
Yeah,
I personally feel safe calling it an intro.
Yeah,
that's me.
I feel like that too. There's no way this is the title track. If it is,
if I recall, and this is a very shoddy recollection. I could be entirely wrong.
Yeah.
But there was 4 songs.
Yeah.
With the one that James showed me, there was 3 of them that sounded absolutely nothing like this. And I believe those 3 were the more popular ones. The 4th one, I want to say kind of sounded like this, but I could be wrong. And that one wasn't as popular. But I could be wrong. Like I said, this happened months ago, so
Yeah.
my memory's terrible. I can't recall. Like I just can't remember. But regardless, imagery-wise and music video-wise, I mean, I dreamed of, Luna coming kind of looking like this, before the, BBC, otherwise known as Beaten by Chew Company.
Actually, they're always taking L's. It's great.
Taking L's is crazy.
It's so good.
This is kind of what I think a lot of people wanted Luna to be,
Yeah.
We, luckily we have ARTMS and now we have Lusemble, and I believe Eve and Chu are both soloists now.
Yeah.
And I actually have seen the Lusemble music video. I think JM showed it to me, I think like last week. And I don't unfortunately remember too much, but I really recalled how, how bright and how fun and, it genuinely seemed like the girls were having fun in that music video. And this is just the
complete opposite.
Dark side,
the depresso mode.
There was blood and there was, horror imagery and loved it. And I feel like this is what fans really wanted to see, these darker concepts with these incredibly talented girls. But I just don't know if like I said, I would need to hear the song again. But like as a straight thing. That was still great though.
It was.
I personally am so stoked for ARTMS.
Yeah.
Because, if anyone knows, Jinsoul's my bias. She's always been my bias ever since.
Really?
Yeah, always. You remember, I have that picture of her in my, remember that kind of frame I showed you that one time? I'll take a picture of it and send it to you.
I don't remember.
But I have this little picture of her.
Yeah.
And that my mom got me for Christmas, funnily enough. I think she just ordered it off like Etsy or whatever, Redbubble it might have been.
Yeah.
But yeah, so obviously I'm stoked to see her again in this darker concept. And Heejin, or rather OEC, so Choeri and Kimlip, have always had this kind of like darkness coming into them. And seeing Heejin and Hustle, especially Hustle.
Seeing Hustle is wild.
Crazy.
It was crazy. She's only lived in pictures for like the past like 4 years or 5 years to me.
But yeah, it's great seeing, just both girls in general, girl groups in general. And I haven't seen anything from Eve yet. I know Chu's had some stuff.
Yeah, just.
But
I think Howl was her last song, and it came out not
Howl?
that long ago. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So it's just great seeing them again and not, in this horrifying situation that they had themselves in for the past year, 2 years maybe.
Just like 2 or 3 years.
I think it's actually still technically.
I mean, ever
ongoing,
since
right?
like Flip That came out, really.
Yeah, Flip That, right?
Around there. Yeah.
But yeah, if anyone knows because I don't know the full story, obviously. I know that, Beaten by Chew Company got, messed up big time, right?
Yeah.
But I'm curious to know if anyone could tell me the full details. I could ask, our local Luna God Jam, but, and I probably will, but it'd be curious to, he might not know everything, so, which is.
Yeah, that's crazy. He just said you do not know everything.
Okay,
Jam.
hold on now.
He said that.
Okay, I'll just go jump off a bridge. But anyways, I'd be curious to hear what everybody else would have to say about it. So, but I don't know. Are we gonna leave this without a rating?
We've rated every single thing. I'm just gonna give it a 3, just because it's
that's
right.
Fine.
It's right in the middle, and
that's fine.
I just don't know how to feel about it.
That's fine. I'm gonna give it a 4. I loved how dark it was. I only wish that the girls could have stretched their vocals out a little bit more, because it almost it felt like they were narrating almost.
Yeah, that's true. It was just too intro-y for me.
Too intro-y. Yeah, that's perfect. That's
just really
descriptor.
That's all it is.
It just feels like an intro. So
yeah.
It's only we wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure literally the day or two after I upload this, the thing's probably gonna come out, and then we're just gonna oh well, at least we were right.
At least we were right.
But that is gonna be it for this video, guys. See you later.